like a shadow here today, gone tomorrow. You smother me with your sorrow. Something blue, something new, big or borrow. With the noise all around, you hang on tight with your disdain. But when my world is upside down, you let me go and feed my pain. You tell me in a whisper, can't believe my cool demeanor. You sell me a revolver in plain sight. I just might, just to please her. With the noise all around, you hang on tight with your disdain. And when my world is upside down, you let me go and feed my pain. When the noise is all around, you hang on tight with all your disdain. When my world is upside down, let me go. Feed my pain.
And song number 2 on MSI. There you have it, boys and girls, guys and gals. Hope you enjoyed that one. Let's go straight to Tom and find out what he thought of song number 2. Tom?
I liked it. It had a nice ambience to it. I thought the mix was a little too warm. I would have liked to hear a little bit more pop and snap. The vocal sound, I think, should have been drier, more up front. I mean, it was level-wise, it was okay, but more up front in the mix. You can place a vocal above the mix, below the mix, in the middle of the mix. You know, placement is very important. The guitars were spread nicely. Again, it's I don't want to say muffled, but I would have liked a lot more clarity in there, and definitely more space all around. I mean, his vocal, when it breaks down, should have been really in your face, and it wasn't. And the drum sounds were okay. It's well produced. The idea is good. I can remember, you know, Feel My Pain, you know, part of the song. So after a quick first listen, and I like the way this one ended. Overall, a lot more on the plus side than the negative. But again, I wish it was a little bit more punchier and a little bit more space.
Gotcha. All right, Tom, thank you very much. Now for Taylor Van Arsdale's take on song number 2. Taylor, what do you think?
Well, I mean, you know, it's interesting. This is not the genre of stuff that I listen to, but I like this song better than the first one because I thought the melody line was more structurally solid. And I thought the guy's vocals were pretty good. And, you know, I'm not, you know, the theme of the song, Feel My Pain or whatever, you know, that is not necessarily appealing to me, but the song itself was. So Yeah, I think this song was pretty good overall.
All right, appreciate that, Taylor. And finally, Ian, what are your thoughts on song number 2?
Well, this is my genre of music. I mean, this is what I listen to. This is what I write sometimes. This is what I've played in bands doing. And I took a lot of issue with this. It is a good song. There is a good song there. This is a demo. My biggest issue was that vocal. To start with his performance, Feel My Pain, I wasn't feeling it. Let's hear the angst in your voice, dude. I mean, you know, if you're going to do a sort of the Kurt Cobain, Puddle of Mud, Alice in Chains type thing, you can hear the emotion in their vocals. And this, to me, was far too smooth and far too nice in its approach. Again, I agree with Tom, far too much reverb on there, which made the vocals sit really badly in the mix. The instrumentation seemed to be mixed quite well, although I did find the drum sounds were a bit raw, and I felt overall the mix could have been a lot fatter. You know, when there's heavier guitars come in, I want to be hit by a wall of sound. That's what this music's about. Lack of harmonies, distinct lack of harmonies. Anyone notice that? You know, again, if you're going to sort of do grungy sort of stuff, listen to bands like Alice in Chains and listen to the harmonic work they do. Bring them in that chorus, real big harmonies spread out nicely, lots of layering going on. Yeah, I like the breakdown to the bass and the drums, like the bass line. There were some timing issues in there for certain. I don't know if this has been recorded by a band live or this is one guy tracking all of the bits and pieces up as he goes, but there were some definite timing issues, definitely on the guitars and on the drums. It really is the start of a good song, but it does need a lot of work. It's a good demo. Get some production in there and get a good mix and get that vocal performance. Let me make me feel your pain, man.
All right, thank you very much, Ian.
One thing
I-
Ian reminded me of.
Go ahead.
Taylor.
Oh, I was just going to say, well, I think that's why the Feel Your Pain line didn't work for me. Because, you know, it wasn't, I didn't really feel his pain.
There you go.
There you
Yeah.
have it.
Got
There
to
you-
emote.
Yeah.
And my problem was with the bass. If you're going to have a bass-driven song with a bass line, the sound was definitely wrong. It should have been deeper, darker, bigger.
All right.
You know, and placed better. That's about it.
Okay, I appreciate those thoughts. The name of that band and the song itself, of course, Feed My Pain, rather. Erin Mason sent that in to us, and we appreciate the fact that Erin sent in Feed My Pain to Music Scene Investigation.